right, welcome everybody to another pickups video. I don't have a lot this week, so this one should go relatively quickly, but I wanted to do a little something on Wednesday morning just to, kind of share some of the stuff I got, because I did enjoy a few of the books that I got and really want to, kind of show them off just a little bit. First things first, I got this new hat. Pretty happy to get that. My little Black Panther hat. I am a fan of collecting these new era hats, and I was happy to get this one. Black Panther, I thought it was pretty cool. So that's my first little pickup for you. But let's see what else that I've got. Again, I broke this down into little categories to try to make it easier. Just kind of chunk them out into little pieces, so you know what we're looking at. And the first one I got here is a little bit of Marvel Spec. I mean, I've been talking about these books the last couple of weeks on my dollar bin digging, and I bought some that weren't in a dollar bin. Like, I ordered some online because I wasn't sure if I was going to find them in bins or not. So just to make sure I had myself covered, I didn't pay a lot. I still found these relatively cheap, but I found a few things that I really wanted, and I thought were a good investment. For now. Who knows? I just kind of want them in my PC. So let's start it off with, as I mentioned, Immortal Iron Fist 2. So you get those that first Pirate Queen, and I really like the second print. So not easy to find. I found one online. I had to buy it. So added this to my collection. This second print variant for Immortal Iron Fist 2. So you get the Pirate Queen of Ping Zhao. I don't remember if I'm saying that properly, but I mentioned in a dollar bin digging, along with all these Secret Warrior books. One of which was issue 2 here, which is the first appearance of Madam Hydra. But it also had a second print that I couldn't find that easily, so I bought myself a second print to make sure that I had one. Pretty good shape, not a bad price. Figured I'd scoop that up. And then I also bought a lot of other issues because I wanted to get, there's 5, because I wanted to get myself, make sure I had a copy of 6 on hand. There's 6, which is the reveal of Valentina Allegro de Fontaine as Madam Hydra. See, now I got her name down. You just have to say it a few times. 7, 8 here. And again, you've seen I got these in dollar bins as well. So I kind of duped up a little bit, but it happens. These things were in the mail. I found the others in boxes. And this is issue 9. The other issue 9 I got was a variant. So now I also have the regular to go along with it. So pretty happy to scoop those up online. So let's move it on and see what else we got going here. It looks like our next category is going to be artists. Yeah, I always have a small artist section because I just buy books, based on art. As you know, and you're probably sick of hearing about the same old names and the same old, cover artists, but I still keep buying Adam Hughes when I find it. Especially this Wonder Woman was one I need him for my run. I think I paid like $3 for that, as well as this 168 I needed for my collection of Wonder Woman Adam Hughes as well. I had to take them out of the original bags and boards that they were in because this shop that I went to, they have cats all around, and I have a slight allergy to cats, so I had to get rid of those bags and boards like immediately because they got cats wandering around this whole store. I hate it, but it's a good place to find books, so I have to keep going there despite the cats. These are relatively new. I also picked these up at the same shop, so they didn't seem all catted up, so I left them in here for now. These were in a variant box they had that everything was $5, so I scooped these all for $5 each. This I had one, and I paid a little bit more than $5 for. This is the Jungle Girl. I don't know it's a nude cover. Like you can see her bottom on this cover. It's blocked in this by this little insert, but that's what this cover is. Frank's Cho. It's an awesome cover. I like it. I have one, but this one I found again for $5, so I had to scoop it up. Plus, the one I got didn't have this little insert that covers up the naughty bit, but not easy to find this thing. So happy to find a second one. Also in that $5 box, they had a few of the Michael Cho. I think these were 1 in 20 variants when he did these covers for Marvel way back when. So I got an Astonishing Ant-Man, which is kind of cool. I love the kind of throwback kind of vibe. I have a few of these already, but didn't have these. And this A-Force one that has a She-Hulk and some of the other characters there. I just kind of dig it. Looks like an old school poster. And again, for $5, I was scooping them up. So those are the artist books that I got. So Michael Cho, Frank Cho, and Adam Hughes. Which takes us to some toys. I actually got some toys this week. Not many, but I got a few figures. Where the heck are they? You might have seen this one in videos that I've been on recently because I've had Bo-Katan up for a little bit, but I don't think I showed it off since I actually bought it. So got my Bo. My dad found this for me in the shops because I can't seem to find these Marvel Legends anywhere, but he grabbed me a Death Dealer for the upcoming Shang-Chi movie. This is really the only one that I really definitely wanted to get out of this line, so I'm happy that he found this one for me. I did see the Legos in my Target for Shang-Chi, and I thought about getting them for my son, but I just debated, and I had to still get him a Harry Potter set instead for right now, because that's what he's into. And it was like $30 and $40 for the Shang-Chi sets, and there wasn't a lot to them for $30 and $40. It's kind of like the Black Widow set. It's like you're paying a big premium for that Marvel name right now, so I'm just like, maybe I'll get it later, or maybe I'll get my dad to go hunt him down instead. But that being said, I did get 2 more figures that I want to show off, and these are also, I think I had these up, G.I. Joes to add to my G.I. Joe classified collection. So I got a Cobra Infantry Trooper, which was pretty cool. I mean, this figure is definitely a lot cooler than the basic little 3 3/4 you got back in the day. I mean, look at all these extra weapons they give you. The helmet comes on and off. It's definitely got a tougher look than, like I said, the originals. And I got myself a Zartan, which I also think is pretty cool. That they still gave him the mask that the original came with, that fake mask, and the little box that you can hide the mask in. Definitely cool. So happy to get Zartan as well. And those are just a few figures that I managed to scoop up this week, which will take us on to some variants that I bought. And I only got a couple, but I like them. I definitely like them. I had forgotten I actually ordered this first one. I think I ordered this from Things from Another World, and it just showed up today, actually. This is the Star Wars High Republic 3, the 1 in 25. Again, I completely forgot I ordered this. Just sometimes you order stuff, you pre-order stuff, and you just forget. And this is a case where I forgot. But happy to have it. Put it in my pile. Put it in my collection. And while sticking with Star Wars, again, I'm on this idea that the Obi-Wan journals are going to be covered in the Obi-Wan show. So I grabbed the regular ones out of the dollar bins when I find them. I did scoop up that 1 in 25 for like $7 or $8 for issue 7. But I also figured, you know what? Might as well cover my bases and get the I think this was a 1 in 100. I think 1 in 100, 1 in 50. I don't know if it's 50 or 100, but I think it's 50. Maybe it's 50. Regardless, this sketch cover is the highest ratio and the toughest to find in the bunch, so I figured I'd scoop this one up as it was still relatively cheap. And if this is what they adapt, I think this book might hit down the line, but I kind of just wanted one for myself. As I did with this weird Ultimates Last Stand Cataclysm number 5. This variant I knew nothing about, so my buddy Van showed it to me. He showed me a picture of it, and I was like, oh, I got to find one of those. And I found one, but the only one I could find was in Germany. So I had to wait, and this thing came in shipped in a box that looked like I sat on it. Like, it was just destroyed. But somehow the book basically survived. It could use a little press to get a little bit of the wave out of here, but there's no color breaks, thankfully. So I'll just try to press it just to make sure that it stays nice and flat like it's supposed to. But even just sitting on its own, it kind of retook its shape. But that box got destroyed coming overseas. And then my last is the Silk 2 variant, the Rose Beige, which I know a lot of people are buying. I really like this cover. I remember seeing it, and I know this might have been heavily ordered, but I really liked it anyway, and I'm glad that I scooped one up because I still am a fan of her art. I know not every one of her covers she's done lately has popped, but it's still pretty good, and just hopefully she doesn't get too overexposed. But I definitely did like this cover. I like that kind of hip hop quality and the the angle that they did there, and that yellow pops. Like if you see this in person, this really pops off the page there. And then our last category, as you always know, I got to have some randomness. So I got some randomness to share. And just to kind of start us off, I grabbed a few of these Terry Moore cereal. Like I had missed it when it came out. I just didn't scoop it up, and then I saw that it started going up. It costs a little bit on the aftermarket, but I found these, so I had to scoop them up. So I grabbed 2 of issue 1. I managed to find just randomly a couple different shops 3 of issue 2. So I was just trying to set them up, but then I found another one in another shop. So I was like, well, I might as well just grab another one. And I only grabbed 1 of issue 3 just so I can read the set and for my set. And I figured maybe I'll flip the extra 1s and 2s to maybe help cover some of the costs of these books that I've been buying, because that's what you got to do sometimes. That's how I fund this comic book habit, is just by getting rid of some of the extra stuff, flipping some of the stuff I found at $1 that I don't actually need, but I know is worth more than $1, and sometimes finding duplicates, doing my Wednesday Warrior thing. Oh, another pickup from the cat store. I grabbed the All-Star Squadron 25, which is the first appearance of Jade, and I think it's Nuklon, who ends up being Atom Smasher, who will be in the Black Adam movie. So, I mean, you see there, it was $7. So I figured, you know what, for $7, I'm in to buy this thing. Decent shape. Like, it's, I don't see any bad ticks or anything on this. So for $7, I was pretty happy to scoop this up. Because, I think this might pop once we get a little bit more of the Black Adam movie. I like The Rock, so I'm expecting that movie to be pretty good. And then the last bit I got here was from a sale at the Jason Scott Campbell store. It's they had one of those warehouse find sales where he just had a bunch of back issue stuff, that old releases, and he had this Spider-Gwen cover that he did, so I grabbed a few. I dig it. It actually does pretty well. I don't know how well it's going to do now after they found a bunch of copies, so I'm sure a lot of people are going to be listing these in the coming days, or have been listing these in the last week or so. But I just grabbed a few because, again, they were pretty cheap, and I'll see if I can flip one or two, or maybe I'll get them graded. I don't know. I just figured for the price that it was worth scooping up a couple extras just in case. And then for myself, I grabbed this big old sketchbook because I kind of dig Jason Scott Campbell, and I like sketchbooks. So I found this on there. It's like, you know what? While I'm placing an order, I'm going to get this big guy. And this is a hardcover too. I got the hardcover version because I like it. This way I can put it on a shelf and display it nicely. Yeah, along with some of the other stuff that I got. So that's all I got pickup wise. Hopefully you like some of the stuff that I bought. You like looking at books that I waste all my money on. And if you do, like, subscribe, hit that alert button so you don't miss other stuff that I got on my channel. Again, I've got a lot of plans of more things coming, down the pipe in the coming weeks. And I just did my first giveaway earlier today, and then I'm going to do another one later this week to celebrate hitting 500 subscribers on my YouTube channel. So definitely more stuff coming on the way, and hopefully you're having fun, because I'm having fun, and I will see you guys, next time.